Hello friends, welcome to Single Player. What are the best action-adventure games on PS4? The PlayStation 4 is home to a vast library of games, spanning various genres and styles. But among them, one of the most popular and beloved categories is the action-adventure game. These games combine thrilling combat, immersive exploration, and engaging storytelling to create unforgettable experiences. Whether you are a fan of fantasy, sci-fi, horror, or anything in between, there is an action-adventure game for you on PS4. So, without further ado, let's begin our quest. In this video, you'll find a list of the top 10 best action-adventure games on PS4. Devil May Cry 5 plus Virgil is a bundle that includes the original Devil May Cry 5 game, as well as the playable character Virgil, who is Dante's brother and arch-rival. Virgil is a fan-favorite character who has his own unique combat style, weapons, and abilities. He can use his signature Yamato sword, his Beowulf gauntlets and greaves, and his Mirage Edge, a spectral sword that can create clones of himself. He can also unleash his Devil Trigger, which transforms him into a powerful demon form. Devil May Cry 5 plus Virgil is a game that will satisfy both newcomers and veterans of the series. The game features stunning graphics, fluid gameplay, and a thrilling story that follows the adventures of Nero, Dante, and V, three demon hunters who must stop a demonic invasion. The game also has a variety of modes and challenges, such as the legendary Dark Knight mode, which pits you against hordes of enemies, and the Bloody Palace mode, which tests your skills in a 101-floor arena. Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration is the definitive edition of the critically acclaimed sequel to the rebooted Tomb Raider franchise. It follows Lara Croft as she embarks on her first tomb raiding expedition to the most treacherous and remote regions of Siberia, where she uncovers a secret that could change the world. This game offers a thrilling and immersive experience that combines stunning graphics, fluid gameplay, and captivating storytelling. You can explore vast and diverse environments, from snowy mountains to ancient tombs, and use Lara's skills and gadgets to overcome various challenges and enemies. The game also includes the new Blood Ties single-player content, which lets you explore Lara's childhood home and uncover her family secrets. You can also play this content in PSVR mode, which adds a new level of immersion and realism. Additionally, the game features new co-op and zombie modes, new outfits and weapons, and all previously released downloadable content. Dishonored II is a stunning sequel that improves upon the original game in every aspect. The game offers you a choice between two protagonists, Corvo Attano and Emily Kaldwin, each with their own unique abilities and playstyles. You can also choose to play with or without powers, adding more challenge and variety to the game. The game takes you to the exotic city of Karnaca, where you must uncover a conspiracy that threatens your throne and your life. The game features a rich and immersive world, with stunning graphics, dynamic weather, and multiple paths and outcomes. The game also boasts a superb voice cast, including Rosario Dawson, Vincent D'Onofrio, and Sam Rockwell. Dishonored 2 is a game that rewards creativity, stealth, and exploration. It is a game that lets you shape your own story and experience. If you are a fan of action-adventure games, you should not miss this masterpiece. It Takes Two is a game that can only be played in co-op, either online or locally, with a friend or a partner. You take on the roles of Cody and May, a married couple who are going through a divorce. However, a magical twist turns them into dolls, and they have to work together to find their way back to their human bodies and their daughter. The game is a masterpiece of genre bending, as each level introduces new gameplay mechanics and challenges that require cooperation and coordination. You will explore a variety of fantastical worlds, from a garden full of giant insects, to a snow globe with a frozen castle, to a space station with gravity-defying puzzles. The game is full of humor, charm, and emotion, as Cody and May learn to appreciate each other and their relationship. It Takes Two is a game that will make you laugh, cry, and cheer, as you experience one of the most original and inventive co-op adventures ever made. AstRobot Rescue Mission is one of the most charming and immersive VR games we have ever played. You take control of Astro, a cute robot who has to rescue his crew members scattered across different worlds. The game uses the PSVR headset and the DualShock 4 controller in creative ways, letting you interact with the environment, use various gadgets, and even headbutt enemies. The game has 26 levels and 26 challenge stages, each with its own theme, secrets, and boss battles. The graphics are colorful and crisp, the music is catchy and upbeat, and the sound effects are realistic and fun. The game is not only a blast to play, but also a showcase of what VR can do for platform games. It gives you a whole new perspective on the genre, making you feel like you're part of the adventure. You can look around, lean in, and explore every corner of the worlds. You can also bond with Astro, who will wave at you, high-five you, and even dance with you. The game is full of humor, personality, and surprises, and it will make you smile from ear to ear. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is a masterpiece of action-adventure gaming from the creators of Dark Souls and Bloodborne. Set in a stunning and brutal rendition of 14th-century Japan, you play as a shinobi named Wolf who seeks to rescue his lord and avenge his enemies. With a katana, a prosthetic arm, and a grappling hook, you will face deadly foes and epic bosses in a game that rewards skill, strategy, and perseverance. If you love challenging and rewarding combat, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice will not disappoint you. The game features a unique posture system that requires you to deflect, dodge, and counterattack your enemies, as well as use stealth and verticality to gain an advantage. The game also offers a variety of tools and skills to customize your playstyle and adapt to different situations. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is a game that will test your limits and make you feel like a true shinobi. Shadow of the Colossus is an action-adventure game that tells the story of a young man named Wander, who travels to a forbidden land to bring a girl named Mono back to life. To do so, he must slay 16 colossal creatures, each with their own unique appearance, behavior and weakness. The game is a thrilling mixture of exploration, platforming, puzzle solving and action, as you ride your loyal horse Agro across the vast and beautiful landscape, and climb on the colossi to find and strike their vital points. The game is a stunning remake of the original PS2 classic, developed by Bluepoint Games, who also made the PS3 remaster. The game looks gorgeous on PS4, with ultra-high-definition art assets, realistic lighting and shadows, and smooth animations. The game also runs at a steady frame rate, either at 30 or 60 frames per second, depending on your preference and PS4 model. The game also features a new control scheme, which makes the gameplay more intuitive and responsive, while still retaining the option to use the original controls for the purists. Uncharted 4: A Thief's End is the thrilling conclusion to the saga of Nathan Drake, a former treasure hunter who is drawn back into a world of danger and mystery by his long-lost brother, Sam. Together, they embark on a globe-trotting quest to find the legendary pirate Utopia of Libertalia, and the fortune of Henry Avery, the most notorious pirate of all time. The game delivers an immersive and cinematic experience, with stunning graphics, realistic animations, and captivating voice acting. The gameplay is a perfect blend of exploration, puzzle solving, stealth, and combat, with a variety of environments to traverse and enemies to face. The game also features a robust multiplayer mode, where players can team up or compete with each other in various modes and maps inspired by the Uncharted universe. Uncharted 4: A Thief's End is a masterpiece of storytelling, gameplay, and presentation, and a fitting farewell to one of the most beloved characters in gaming history. God of War PS4 is a stunning reboot of the iconic series that delivers an epic and emotional story of Kratos and his son Atreus. The game takes the duo on a journey through the brutal and beautiful world of Norse mythology, where they face a variety of enemies, puzzles, and challenges. The combat is visceral and satisfying, with a new over-the-shoulder camera that brings the player closer to the action. The game also features a rich and dynamic exploration system that rewards curiosity and discovery. God of War PS4 is not only a masterful action game, but also a powerful and moving narrative that redefines Kratos as a character. The relationship between him and Atreus is the heart of the game, as they learn from each other and grow together. The game explores themes of fatherhood, redemption, and legacy, with superb voice acting and cinematic presentation. God of War PS4 is a must-play game for fans of the series and newcomers alike, as it is one of the best games of the generation. The Last of Us Remastered is set in a post-apocalyptic world, where a fungal infection has turned most of the human population into mindless zombies. You play as Joel, a hardened survivor who is hired to smuggle a 14-year-old girl named Ellie out of a military quarantine zone. Along the way, you will face many dangers, both from the infected and from other survivors who are willing to kill for resources. You will also develop a bond with Ellie, who is more than just a cargo to you. The game has a gripping story, with realistic characters, emotional moments, and moral dilemmas. The game also has a tense and immersive gameplay, where you have to use stealth, combat, and crafting to survive. You can use various weapons, such as guns, bows, and melee weapons, as well as items that you can scavenge or craft, such as health kits, molotovs, and shivs. The game also has a multiplayer mode, where you can team up with or fight against other players in different maps and modes. Okay friends, so that was our version of the top 10 best action-adventure games on PS4. If you have any questions, suggestions, criticisms, or in your opinion there are other best PS4 action-adventure games that should be on that list, don't hesitate to write them down in the comments below. Of course, we will provide more game information in the future, so subscribe and keep watching Single Player to get other interesting game information from us. Thanks for watching and see you next time.